So, I'm back with another video. Very, very late, as you can tell. So, I've had my baby. I had him at 39 weeks and 5 days. Since then, since my last video, weeks, I think it was 30 to 36, nothing has really changed from weeks 36 to till then I had him. So here's how my labor went. I went into labor on June 14th around 11 a.m. Started off as like some back pain, and then it turned into a contraction. I was having a meeting with a woman one day, and she says, I think you're in labor. And I said, no, not now. I think I'm going to go overdue, which, I wasn't okay with, but I was okay with, because you have to be okay with it. So, later, you're supposed to go by the 5-11 rule where your contractions are 5 minutes apart for a full minute lasting an hour. I didn't go to the hospital until my contractions were like 3 minutes apart. I waited longer, and I set off for the hospital around 2 p.m. and I didn't get there until like 3. So I got in the hospital and they checked me, and I was a 4, dilated to a 4. So, yeah, and then they had me get up and walk, and I walked for about an hour until my doctor came over from the unit that he works in. Like, there's the doctors, and then there's the maternity ward. They're all, like, connected but separated by doors. So, I was walking through the halls, and then next thing I know, I see my doctor. He says, hey, what's going on? I said, oh, I'm having some contractions. He says, how far apart? And I say, about 3 minutes. Bless you. That was my kid, my son. And he walks up to the front maternity desk, and I'm right behind him. And I was told to go back to maternity outpatient where they monitored you. So I went there, and my doctor came in and checked me. He said I was a good 4, which means almost 5 centimeters. And he says, we're going to have a baby today. And I was just like, no. So it was literally minutes later after he checked me, I got admitted into my room. Now my friend, who had her baby the day before me, we were in neighboring rooms. Mine was over this way, and hers was over that way. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. He broke my bag of water around 5. I had him at 8:23 p.m. and he weighed 6 pounds, 4 ounces, and he was 18.5 inches long. I am now 2 weeks postpartum. I don't even look like I had a baby. Let me figure out how to move him. Oop. I'm not going to show him just yet. Okay, here's my tummy. I don't look like I had a baby at all. So, I am 2 weeks postpartum. I obviously look like crap because, I'm breastfeeding him, and right now he's wanting to cluster feed, which is really difficult So I'm doing that, and I will do a video about breastfeeding and everything, but I don't remember much of my labor, so I only had 9.5 hours of labor, so it was really short, so I was really thankful for that. So I'll give you a little peek of what he looks like, but we won't show his face. He was born with all of that hair. I didn't have, people to always talk about like having heartburn all the time and how it was so bad. Yeah, I did have heartburn for a little bit, but it went away. It didn't matter what I ate, I got heartburn. If I even ate a Pop-Tart, I had heartburn so bad. But if you have any questions, comment down below, because if you ask me a question about my labor, I'll be able to answer it more than likely. So, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the video.